therapist could look in practice. It gave me something I've never had before, a purpose. What makes this book different from any other self-help book? This book is not an intervention, it is an invitation. I also have built you a safe container online, a virtual therapeutic community known as the Angry Therapist, where you can rebuild yourself through others. No matter where you are in the world, it doesn't matter what you're going through, it's all about living a better life. This is my personal invitation to you to become a part of a thriving community so that you can always have the support you need in your pocket. I hope to see you inside. Introduction. The JK Method. Self-help books are like bacon. They have a lot of fat. They're greasy, slippery, and easy to forget. The point of this book is to create one with less slip and more stick. Straight to the point, less poetry, more practicality. My goal is to give you something you can actually use in your daily, everyday life, instead of a collection of dense theories and concepts that will only collect dust on your nightstand. I think we have made growth complicated. The commercialization of wellness has turned growth into a sales pitch. Growth has sold out. It's time to take it off the stage and bring it back into the garage. There's an easier way. I call it the JK Method. The JK stands for my name, John Kim, and it has less to do with my ego and more to do with the fact that I'm a C student. In order for me to digest and understand something, I have to break it down into its simplest form. My friends call it John Kimming it. Psychology is complicated, so for me to understand it in order to help others, I had to John Kim that shit. I've been doing it for the last decade. I came up with my own method for sustainable growth. Digestible plus practical equals sustainable. The key to growth is sustainability. Many embark on a journey to change, but it's short-lived, like our New Year's resolutions. People approach change like a fad diet and yo-yo, gaining some traction but then quickly snapping back to old patterns when they don't see the results they anticipated. Growth is not sustainable this way. Therefore, growth has to be worked into your daily life. It can't be something we do once in a while. It's something that should be a part of our daily living. I believe if we design our life in a certain way, growth can be organic. When growth is organic, it is sustainable. This is the fundamental basis for my concept. When people ask what I do for a living, I tell them I build containers. What's a container? A container is your life space. This includes all of your relationships with your partner, boss, friends, family, coworkers, and the relationship you have with yourself. If your container is cracked, your growth will be stunted. If your container is solid, your growth will flourish. I'll get into this more later, but cracks come from things like abusive relationships and dysfunctional families. All our life experiences, situational or relational, that have caused us some version of trauma or pain. Cracks come from old blueprints we hold on to with both hands that don't allow us to follow our truth. Lopsided friendships that suck our energy, a painful breakup, an addiction, fighting an eating disorder, these can all cause cracks in our container. Building a new, safe container will allow you to maneuver more easily through life. It will protect you and allow growth to be natural and free-flowing. My method is very simple. Build yourself a brand new container and growth will be organic. The process is broken down into these 3 stages. Transparency, stance, container. In transparency, you are softening the soil that creates personal growth. This is preparation. It requires a conscious decision to be completely honest and raw with yourself. You will feel vulnerable and naked, but you must push through. The ground must be tilled. If you cannot commit to this stage, you will not have the tools to move on to the next. In stance, you are planting seeds. You are driving your stake and envisioning your garden. This is the stage where you build the framework of your container. This framework will protect you and nourish the growth process. In container, you are bearing fruit. You are reaping all the benefits of the hard work you put into building your container. You are maintaining your container by incorporating the concepts you've worked on into daily living, keeping the cycle going. Continuing to work on all 3 stages will be the water and sun that keeps you growing and maneuvering at your highest potential. In the following chapters, we will explore these concepts in more detail.